what is some of the more profound and wise things you learned? Uh, and feel free to, now that you're a highly accomplished person yourself, to share with us some of your own wisdom that you've learned from your life experience. And my listeners and I would like to hear some of the things that you've come up with, that's in your own voice.
Absolutely. When we finally found our way to the United States, we settled in a very rural part of Maryland by then. My parents had actually moved from Texas over to Maryland, and we sort of started a life. And it was the most that they could afford at the time. And it was very difficult being an Iranian. I was very much discriminated against. I would be spit on. I would be told to go back to my country on a daily basis. But it didn't bother me on a deep emotional level. For some reason, it ended up making me much more resilient. Where in essence, the more obstacles that I faced, the more that I decided that I need to continue forward and push through. I think a lot of that really comes from the fact of being in Iran, knowing that my parents were in a completely different country. It set this sort of ideology in my mind, which was I'm going to keep going and I'm not going to stop until I ultimately get to my parents. And it's that same mindset that essentially allowed me to overcome a lot of the issues that I faced as a child. Do I blame those folks that treated me that way as a child? No, not at all. It was the culture. I was new. I was something different. It was a different time. It was a different era. Believe it or not, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am. I pushed through.